Hello to my YouTube viewers. I was taking a look at this. I'm assuming you'll realize, because you read the title, that this is my introduction to reloading. Setting up, getting ready, reloading, doing whatever you got to do this. So I'm going to go through two different methods of reloading today. One of them, I will be using this powder measure kit, so you can see that okay. And showing you how to do this, and then later on I will also be showing you how to do some reloading with an RCBS Chargemaster 1500. I'm going to start with the lead powder measure set, a Hornady scale here, and a trickler to get up to my weight. I'm reloading for 6.5 PRC. Got a box of brand new brass this past weekend. Actually got two boxes, but there's one sitting here. Should be 100 rounds. I will be loading with some 140 grain SST Hornady bullets. And well, let's get started. I will not get into, you might see it on the scale or something like that, but I'm not going to mention my grain weight. If you don't have a manual, you need to get one. If you're starting to get into reloading and you've spent the money on a press, tell me why you can't then buy a $20 to $30 reloading manual. I mean, hell, powder like Magnum, a full pound of it today, which would, I think it would say it would give me between 70 and 100 rounds. This costs $35, $40 right now. So there's no reason why you can't buy a reloading manual and go to that. Like I said, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to start with my minimum weight. No big reason. These are just some large rifle primers, standard CCI large rifle primers. And like I said, the SST bullet. This is a Lee turret press, classic. It's a good turret press. There's nothing wrong with it. And then this is how you reload with these cups. Like I said, you're gonna knowing your weight, knowing how much you're gonna reload. You're gonna dip this in there, and according to the measurement, I should be a little bit under, which is what I want to be. So I don't want to just level this off and call it good. I want to go by that, and then, oops, a little bit more than I needed. Okay, so this will be, I'll have to not quite fill the cup, and that's always a measurement. You know, one thing you need to figure out is what you're going to do is fill the cup or not. So let's see how close we can get. And I generally like to do it under what I am going to be reloading for that particular bullet and grain weight of powder that I plan on using, so I can trickle up to it. I think that's more accurate than just dumping in a certain amount. As you can see, you get to that amount, call it good. Now, even though these are pre-sized brass, I will be sizing it. Maybe not. I'm just going to check them to see if they need to be sized. I'll show you on the first one. I will size this one, but they're not lubed, so hopefully I don't have a stuck case. Usually these are pretty good dies, and they won't give you a stuck case, but you do need to be careful. So anyway, you need to set your die. First thing, there again, every die manufacturer has different kind of intricacies as how you set it. These are L.E. Wilson bushing dies, so within there is a small bushing. Matter of fact, I don't know if I would tighten that. One thing you should not do, is over tighten this to where you're bushing. Your bushing should be free floating in there. You don't want it 100% tight. You want it down to where it needs to be, but you want this free floating in there, just a little bit back. Okay. And then set it to the manufacturer specs. Most of them will tell you, when you raise your ram, and I know you won't be able to see this, when you raise your ram, it should just barely touch. Actually, the way you do most of these is you raise your ram, you screw this down till it touches the ram, lower your ram, go in another quarter turn or so, and that's supposed to be the right setting. So now, as you can see, went up easy. That'll do any resizing. Bring it back down. And your primer seated. It's sized. Sorry, I don't know if you're seeing me okay here. Sized, ready to go for powder. So then you grab your powder pan. Dump your powder in. This is a Franklin Arsenal bullet seeder die. It is good for multiple calibers. I can use this thing anywhere from, I believe, 20 caliber. I didn't know. Wait a minute. No, can't use it for my 204 if I remember right. The stem isn't small enough. I don't think so. I'd have to look. Actually, it's not the stem. It's the little bullet catch in there. Is what you do is you take your bullet. Move this out of the way. Take your bullet, and there's a little window here. I'm sure you probably can't see it real well. Drop that in there, and it just kind of holds it in place in there. And then it'll go up against the seating stem. I'll go ahead and rotate this so you can kind of see it. You just barely see the bullet. This is your seating stem, and then you raise it up. And this is where it kind of gets tricky the first time. You also have to make sure this is the correct one. So this is 6.5 PRC, same as 260, which is a 264 bullet. The actual says 264 right on the box. Okay. And then you want to raise your ram. Okay. And this is one thing. So obviously I didn't seat it deep enough. I need to seat it a little bit deeper. Let me see what book spec seating depth is. 2.9. So I know I'm way out compared to spec. I'm way long at 3.186. I need to get it down to 2.900. So for right now, I'm going to go in by one full turn. I'm going by 1.5 turns. And I know I'm way out. Okay, so as you can see, it's not going to be at the cantilever, but it should be fairly close. And what I'm going to do here is I'll stop the camera in a minute again, and I am going to check the seating depth. 3.101. So if I'm at a 3.101, I need to come down to, so it's over an eighth, about 3/16 of an inch shorter. I put the indexing rod in today. I probably shouldn't have done that yet, but getting close. We're 2.98. So, like I said, I'm going to stop the camera for right now and actually do a seating depth on this. Crap, I don't know if I can. I don't remember if I've got a modified case for this. So anyway, what this does, use this little thing here, which is an overall length gauge. And let's see here. I'm pretty sure that's it. 6.5 PRC. Alright. This next part I won't be showing on camera. I'll show you the after effects, but what you do is because I have to take the rifle slightly apart, and I don't monetize my videos, but I know YouTube doesn't like it showing modified weapons or modifications to weapons. So even though I'm not modifying anything, I'm just checking my seating depth, because YouTube would probably, I don't know if they would delete my video or not. Like I said, I'm not monetized, I'm not worried about that. I just do this for help. That's why I don't put out as many videos as some people do. But I will check my seating depth and see what it likes, and I'll go from there. So I will be back in a few minutes here. Alright, to show you this. This is the seating depth it should like. As you can see, the cannon lure is right here. I'm going to check what the overall length is. It seems like it'll be seated a little bit deep. This is pushed, you push this modified case into the barrel and then advance the bullet with this plastic rod that's in there. Sorry, I keep on taking that off camera. Until that seats into the lance. And you can go a little bit shorter than this, which is what I will probably do, but this is a starting point for the seating depth. So on it, luckily I didn't go too far on that one. Wouldn't have hurt anything, but so this gives me an overall length, which is funny because it's at exactly 10. Sorry. Yeah. Tens, hundreds, thousands. So it's at 100 thousandths short. So instead of being 2.90, it's 2.89. So I'll probably go to a 2.8. That is bullet comparator, or not bullet comparator, what do they call this? But anyway, the overall length gauge, and then with this thing is 3.288. So I'll probably go down to about 3.2, I think I'm just going to go down to 3.280 for my seating depth. So then take this out of here, go here, and I have about 100th to go yet, no less than 100th. So, did that was another full revolution, and let's see how close it gets it there. Still a little bit long. 3.317. 3.280. Probably go half this time just in case. I don't want to go over. 3.290. So let's go to 35, 10 on a little dial here. Let's see how close that gets us. Jesus. 3.281. Hopefully you can see that all right. So that is just one round loaded, ready to go. And we'll go ahead and do a few more, and then I'm going to pause while I do about 50 of these. And then later on, when I come back, I'm going to show you on, like I said, probably do two separate videos, but I wanted to show you kind of both setups for right now. But yeah, then when I come back, I'll do a few rounds on this just to show you how it works. So, like I said, next two will be fairly quick. I'm not going to go through everything and kind of describe how I'm doing things here. I'm going to show you this here quick. This rod right here, you can see it, that is the indexing rod. If you don't want to, you don't have to put that in there. And when you run, you easily take it out. And then when you do things, you know, what I'll be doing for the rest of them, I won't run them through the sizing die. So, because they seem to be just fine. So then, take that out. Like I said, work up to my grain weight, to my bullet, or to my powder. Too close. Alright. Whoa. Double check something. Yeah. That's off the big jump for some reason. Fuck. Alright, close off. And also you can kind of watch to see how fast one is compared to the other one. With certain powders, the way I'm doing it, and certain loads, this way is faster. With other ones, that way is faster. So you just have to figure it out. I've noticed with the higher capacity rounds, this way is faster. With lower capacity rounds, that way seems to be faster. Happened. Fuck. I'm sure. Just got set. Get a little nick on this bullet when that happens, so I won't be using that one for right now. I will use it, but just okay. Be careful when you're reloading. Shit happens. Sometimes you go over just a little bit, and if you're really going for accurate loads, you just have to pull some back out and see if you can't get it right. Okay. Okay, what I'm going to do is going to make sure, so I don't know why that bullet kind of did that before, make sure it's in there, make sure it comes up okay, goes into the seating stem properly, push it down, double check it. just a little bit. Good. I'm gonna get box out also and start putting those in the box. But that's 2. Let's do 3. Maybe I can get a third one done without making a mess here, because now I gotta clean up this mess. But let's get powder in the pan. Trickle up to your desired weight, hopefully without going over. These are a little bit bigger grains, so I keep on going over because it doesn't take much. Go ahead and put powder into your bullet. One of them, for some reason it spilled a little bit. I don't know what happened. Huh. What the fuck was that about? I must tip the pan before I got the bullet fully seated. Okay. We'll do it over here this time. Oh shit. I know what I did wrong. Yeah.